are we, lads? Holy crap! What a game of football at Penrith Stadium. Welcome to the Thursday Night Football Round 3 review. Holy crap! What a finish between the Panthers and the Storm. Grand final rematch. The last 5 minutes had absolutely everything. What an insane game of footy that we saw tonight. If you guys are new to the channel around here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Oh my God. Penrith. Hold on. They stole it from Melbourne in the last couple of minutes. Unbelievable finish at Panthers Stadium. That try in the 78th minute to Charlie Staines. Just when you think Melbourne win the game before that, and when Josh Adokar scored, Penrith, they steal it. Unbelievable finish at Panthers Stadium. Let's get into the review, man. What a cracking game on Thursday Night Football, man. The game had absolutely everything. And the game started off, the first 10 minutes, man. The Storm got off to a great start. Tom Eisenhuth was with a one-on-one strip in the 10th minute there off Brian Toto. Melbourne on the attack there. In the 11th minute, Brandon Smith from dummy half. He goes over and scores for the Melbourne Storm. Cameron Munster converts the conversion. Melbourne leads 6 points to 0. A great start for the Melbourne Storm. And then in the 26th minute, Brian Toto goes over in the corner. Unfortunately, he was over the sideline, so no try to Brian Toto. It was the right decision. He was out. So then, in the 30th minute, Penrith, they finally cracked the Melbourne Storm through a nice Charlie Staines try off a nice set play from the Penrith Panthers. It was a pretty good set play there from Penrith. Stephen Crichton was taking over the goal-kicking duties tonight. He converts from the sideline at 6-all at this stage. First half is looking pretty good here. And then in the 39th minute, Justin Olam gets a no try because Kenny Bromwich went through a decoy and took out Dylan Edwards. It was not needed there from Kenny Bromwich. It was a bit stupid. And then half-time comes at 6-all. But before half-time, there was a little hip drop tackle there from Cameron Munster on, I believe it was Spencer Leniu. And then I thought it would have been a penalty, but I think Munster's going to be in trouble for that. But anyway, it's half-time at 6-all. It's a cracking game at this point. Dylan Edwards at half-time was actually ruled out of the game. So it was a very big loss for the Panthers, losing Dylan Edwards at half-time. So at this stage, the Panthers have got no Cleary in the game, no Coruscant. Edwards is ruled out at half-time. So the Panthers only had one player left in their spine, and that was Jarome Luai. So it was going to be a brave effort for the Panthers in the second half. And so Tyrone May went to fullback for the second half. And then in the 51st minute, Stephen Crichton missed a penalty goal for the Panthers. Score remained at 6 apiece. And then, you know, after about 15 minutes of just back and forth stuff, in the 65th minute, Melbourne had a scrum. And then it's just a simple block play off the scrum. Munster gave it to Nicho Hynes. He gave it over to Adokar. He goes over in the corner. And Munster misses the conversion from the sideline. Melbourne lead 10 points to 6. And I'm watching the game and I'm going, if Melbourne just hold the ball and just stay calm under pressure, they'll win the game. But no, Penrith, they went the razzle-dazzle. It was a crazy try they scored. So basically, they went right. Momirovski had the ball, gave it to Charlie Staines, and he just went, here you go, Kurt Capewell, do something with the ball. And he just went straight through it, just split him open. And he went over and scored for the Penrith Panthers in the 78th minute. It was a clutch try. It was pretty much a game-winning try. Unbelievable try from Kurt Capewell. Fantastic effort from him. And then Stephen Crichton had a very important kick next to the post. He converts the conversion. Panthers 12-10. There is about a minute to go, and I'm going, what the hell can the Melbourne Storm do here to steal this game? Are the Panthers home, or are the Storm going to steal another one? So this is where it gets controversial. Melbourne kick off short, knocked back from Remus Smith. It goes into Mitch Kenny or something. They said it's a scrum to Melbourne. Some people think it should have been a penalty. The more you look at it, I think the more you can come up with a different call every time. 50-50 call. So Melbourne get the scrum. Andrew Voss and Cooper Cronk are begging for a 2-point field goal, but Cameron Munster basically says, no, I'm going for the try. Forget this idea. And then this is where it just gets chaotic. Melbourne go to the right side. Cameron Kamifa goes for the decoy line, takes out kick out. Apparently it was on the outside shoulder, so it's play on. And they throw it back to the left. Olam gets the ball. He just storms through him going, he's going to score this. And on my Instagram story, I'm like, Olam scores. But Viliame kick out with one of the greatest try-saving tackles I have ever seen in my life. It was unbelievable. He came from the other side of the field all the way to the right side of the field to hold up the tackle. Justin Olam didn't get the ball down because Viliame kick out. Unbelievable effort, and it was just Unbelievable scramble defence from the Penrith Panthers. Unbelievable finish to a cracking Thursday night game of football. Unbelievable game of football. And you know what? The Storm led the whole game. The Panthers did not lead until the final 2 minutes. You would say the Panthers didn't deserve to win, but their defence, their desperation, their commitment on defence, their commitment on scramble defence to save a try like that from the other side of the field to the other side of the field was just absolutely unbelievable. A cracking game of football. And you know what? Well done to the Melbourne Storm and the Penrith Panthers on putting on a fantastic game of football. I loved every minute of it. I know both sides were depleted. Penrith didn't have Cleary. They didn't have Coruscant. They lost Edwards at halftime. Melbourne didn't have Harry Grant, Dale Finucane, Ryan Papenhuyzen. But, you know, obviously the big name players were out in key positions, but for what the game had, a cracking low-scoring game of football, and I thought it was fantastic. But, man, that last 2 minutes of that game was just absolute chaos. You would think it's the grand final. It was just unbelievable. What a game of football. Now, looking at the game itself, it's so hard to pick the best player on the field because there were so many good players in this game. But, you know, best player on field for me, very, very hard to pick. I'm going to say Kickout was up there along with Brian Toto. It's just so hard to pick. But what a game of football, man. You know, for the Panthers, I thought Dylan Edwards was good before he got injured. Brian Toto was good. I thought Luai and Burton were okay without being brilliant. Fisher Harris was very strong for the Panthers. Kickout, Capewell, Yeo, they all had very good games. Spencer Leniu and Matt Eisenhower on the bench were quite strong for Penrith. For Melbourne, you know, looking at some of the stats here, I'm just having a quick look now. No stats don't mean everything, but Cameron Munster had a good game. Addo Carr-Olin played fairly well. Who else played really well, in my opinion? Brendan Smith had a fair game. Christian Welch was quite good for Melbourne as well. Nelson Solomon off the bench had a fairly strong game as well. Thought he was good off the bench, along with Chris Lewis. You know what? Cracking game of football. My top 3 players on ground for this game. I'm going to go. Number 3 is going to go to Christian Welch. Number 2 is going to go to Brian Toto. And number 1, my man of the match, is going to go to Viliami Kikau. Thought he played well the whole game. When he had the ball, he looked very dangerous. And I thought his defence was just outstanding. You could also argue Isaiah Young and Kurt Cable. They were also quite good. But I'm going to go Viliami Kikau for best on ground for mine. Not because of the try-saving tackle, but the whole game. He played 61 minutes tonight. I didn't play the full 80 minutes, but I thought his defence and I thought his attack was quite good. I thought he had a very good game. But, guys, what a great game of Thursday night football. Grand final rematch definitely delivered to the expectation. If you guys enjoyed the review, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Well done to Penrith on beating Melbourne. Melbourne have lost 2 in a row now, which you don't see very often. I feel sorry for the team that has to play them next week. And for Penrith, gutsy win. Well done to both sides. Great game of football. Guys, that's going to wrap up the Thursday night football review. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. What a game of football. And I'll see you guys in the next one.